This episode is for anyone who has ever had to protect their dog, their little kitty, or any precious animal that might be in your home. Had to protect them from the narcissist. It shouldn't come as a big surprise when you take note of the patterns. Have you ever noticed how narcissists are absolutely fine with strangers? They can be charming with your neighbors, even sweet to someone else's dog. But the moment your dog walks into the room, the narcissist goes cold. They got mean. This is for the one whose partner raised a fist to their dog, for the one who found your bird cage and then mysteriously left it open, for the one who knew deep down inside your cat just didn't run away. If your narcissist partner ever targeted your beloved pet, this one is for you. For the time they withheld food or water, not because your dog did anything wrong, but because you did, because you stood up, or you didn't comply, or you simply showed too much affection to something that they couldn't control. They wanted to punish what you love. For the time they threatened to harm your pet just to watch you break. Maybe they never hit them. They probably didn't even have to, because the threat was enough. The way they said, oh, it would be a shame if something happened while you were gone. The way they smirked when you flinched when they raised a hand to your pet. Or that they, teased your dog with a treat and then yanked it away. It wasn't a game. It wasn't trying to play with your dog. It was a warning to you. For the time they let your pet accidentally escape, maybe the gate was left open, the leash wasn't clipped, the door left ajar. And somehow, of course, it was your fault for not training them, for not properly securing them, for just being too emotional when you got upset. They called it an accident, but your heart knew so much better. For the time they mocked you for just loving your beloved pet too much. You care more about that animal than you do about me, the narcissist in your life might say. They come back and say it was a joke, but you know they meant it, because deep down they hated what your dog brought into your life. Kindness, warmth, safety, all the things they couldn't control. This one's for Annie and for you. An undercurrent. Santino tried to hurt Annie's horse because he couldn't get to her. He saddles Red and rides off shouting with a gun in his hand, I can't have you, so I'm going to take what you love. Annie chased him down. Maybe you didn't have a horse. Maybe you didn't have to chase anybody down. It could be a cat, a parrot, a rescue dog. But you know that moment, the moment that you realized they didn't want your love. They wanted to torment you. If this was part of your story, if someone ever tried to hurt what you loved most to control you, I just want to say you didn't overreact when you yelled. You weren't too emotional when you cried. You were right to be sad and afraid, but you were stronger than the narcissist ever anticipated or ever understood, because you loved so fiercely. You protected the innocent as best you could, even when nobody was there to protect you. This one is for you. I'm Kyle Hackley, attorney, author, and the host of the Are You Annie podcast. Annie's story reminds us that courage isn't loud, it's persistent. It shows up when you defend the voiceless. It shows up when you refuse to become numb. It shows up in the quiet, everyday act of keeping something safe. As always, I want you to remember that you are stronger than you ever knew. You are a warrior against narcissistic abuse, and I want you to be tenacious and never, ever give up on what's important to you. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Know that I see you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for always showing up and staying until the end. I know you're here. Until the next episode, thank you.